is for EU reform and then a referendum, and I've set out very clearly the changes in terms of immigration and welfare that need to take place. And they don't, I think, break the principle that there should be free movement, because, of course, many British people benefit from moving inside the European Union to live and work in other countries. But the very clear things I've set out is saying that if you come here, you should not be eligible for unemployment benefit. If you come, then if you haven't found a job in 6 months, you need to return to your country of origin. If you haven't paid into the system for 4 years, you can't start to get out of the system. And if your family and your children are back at home in another European country, you shouldn't be getting child benefit here in Britain. Those are, 4 of the welfare and immigration steps I've set out. They do require some changes in Europe, but I think they are sensible, they're practical. I'm enjoying talking to European colleagues about them, and I think that is the way to control the abuse of free movement inside the European Union. That is the outcome I seek. I've always said that if it isn't possible to achieve these things, I rule nothing out, but I'm very clear about what I want to achieve: a reform within the EU, a referendum in which Britain decides to stay in a reformed European Union. I've set out very clearly what that requires. As for those people who argue from now it's time to leave the European Union, it's for them to answer your question about what that means. I think actually the answers they give are often very contradictory with respect to the points you make about Switzerland or what you could say about Norway. But that's for them to make that argument. That's not